there's rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next.
2021 Cincinnati Reds.
Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now to the plate, Honus Wagner. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh, the shortstop, Honus Wagner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. D-Roll, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
To the plate now, Bill Mazeroski. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home is in there. A called strike 3.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Next up, Roberto Clemente.
1-0.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball, that's out.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Castellanos over to his left, and that will end the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Tyler Anderson starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
You hear that phrase, a pitcher's best friend is the ground ball double play. Not in Tyler Anderson's case. His best friend is the straight changeup. He's not going to blow you away with the radar gun. Low 90s fastball, but a really good changeup. If he has the changeup, expect him to be around a long time in this one.
So here is Adam Dunn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
1 and 2.
And Dunn able to hold off on that one. Smart move there as it's 1 and 2.
Ball.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Nick Castellanos now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
Ball.
And that's going to be high 2 and 2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
That brings up George Foster. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Popped up. Wagner is there for it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We are still scoreless. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's down.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the upper deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
At the plate, Willie Stargell. And he'll take a look at ball one. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
No outs, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Pop Stargell.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Davis is right there, 1 down.
Batting 6.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates a pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Next to bat will be Jason Bay. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
Into the box, Jason Kendall. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
No balls and a strike to count. Kendall is off of first with 2 away. Fastball called for strike 2. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2-2 to Adam Frazier. Over to first, Gray, and he'll get back in safely. The 2-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Liner in there for a base hit. And the throw coming quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Stepping in now, Tyler Anderson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Here's the 0-2. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Tony Perez, will start us out here in the home half of the second.
Tony Perez.
First pitch on its way. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Three and 0 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped up. The 3-1 pitch. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Clemente is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The catcher.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Standing in now, Johnny Bench. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
So now to the plate, Barry Larkin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runners on first with one down. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 44.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eric Davis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Look, now the pitch. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A runner on first with two away. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Joe Morgan. This will take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this one's too far inside, ball two. Bench. On third, Davis on a second with two down. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Into the box now, Sonny Gray. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0. And he takes a called strike one. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
Yeah, from a pitcher's perspective right here, you got to treat this guy like he's the four-hole hitter. With runners in scoring position, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but you got to execute.
Bases are loaded here, two down. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those four pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 left for Cincinnati. They're down 1-0. Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Hannes Wagner. Now here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Morgan retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
At the plate now, Bill Mazeroski. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Here's a pop-up now. And he'll put this away for the second out.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0.
Ball 2. Count 3-0.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're up 1-0. Back to the top of the order now, and in steps Adam Dunn.
The Reds, the right fielder, Adam
Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
No strike.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And there's the first strike. 2-1.
2 balls.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. Bounce it to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
third baseman, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is the right fielder. Adios, pelota. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year. And the Reds now take a 2-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, George Foster. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped high in the air. Wagner moving to his left. One down.
Now batting, first baseman, Tony Perez.
In now for the Reds, Tony Perez flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, shoot.
Still only one out in the inning. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And another foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Yanked hard down the left field line. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Next up is Johnny Bench. He collected a base hit his first time up. And that's taken for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-1 Cincy. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Ralph Kiner, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
the 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Up next for the Buccos, Willie Stargell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey. 0-1.
One run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Ready on 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and they're at 2 down.
The batter.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jason Bay comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Davis retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in will be Barry Larkin. He flew out in his last debut.
For the Reds, the shortstop, Barry.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first
Larkin.
pitch. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts at the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to hit, Eric Davis. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
2-0 count, the pitch is taken, strike 1. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Count remains 2-2. Now a throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. Now another 2-2. Runners off for second. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Standing in now, Joe Morgan. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. No one out with a runner at second. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Sonny Gray.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Sonny Gray. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering.
The count is 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Behind 0-2 now. And Dunn able to hold off on that one. Smart move there as it's 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Lays off. 2-2 now. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized cutter away, stayed inside and was able to drive it the other way.
So now to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Dunn stands at second with 2 gone. Popped up, back behind second. Frazier is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jason Kendall as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
That evens it up 1-1. line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down, so a leadoff single for Kendall.
Up next for the Pirates, the second baseman, Adam.
So here's Adam Frazier as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's right there, and Kendall is thrown out trying to swipe second base. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Dave Parker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for Pittsburgh, number 39, Dave Parker.
Here's the first pitch. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Lined hard to center field. Davis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. JT Brubaker will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
JT Brubaker.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, George Foster.
George Foster.
And the pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tony Perez is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Hit softly on the ground to 3rd. He's right there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 5, Johnny Bench.
So now to the plate, Johnny Bench. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one got a piece of him.
That ball hit him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
And stepping in, Barry Larkin. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Heading out towards shallow right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. One left for Cincinnati, but they lead it 4-1. Set for the start of the inning, and here's a man whose baseball card goes for more than $1 million. Honus Wagner. And now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
You gotta love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Fouled away. On its way is pitch number 75.
1 ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Count still at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Stepping in once again is Bill Mazeroski. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Nope.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Foster will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Next to stand in is Roberto Clemente. First pitch of the AB on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Drilled to the left side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Ralph Kiner. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And now the first pitch.
Hey! This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Clemente, the runner at first with 2 gone.
He's gone.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Now to the plate, here is Eric Davis, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Number 44.
First pitch of the AB now. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So next to bat will be Joe Morgan. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Ken Griffey will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Ken Griffey.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's going to beat the throw to Kendall safe at home plate.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Lo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
In now, Adam Dunn. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Third baseman number 2,
Nicholas Castellanos will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Set and the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. Let's try it again. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Up next in Cincinnati, the left fielder, George Foster.
At the plate, George Foster. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 6 full. The Reds are on top, 6-1. TJ Antone is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 70, TJ Antone.
And now here is Ralph Kiner. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The center fielder, Ralph Kiner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1.
1 and 2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
High in the air down the right field line. And no shot for Dunn. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery.
I got the count. 2 and 2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box now, Willie Stargell. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Jason Bay. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball that's outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Under it now, it's done, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail 6-1. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Tony Perez.
Tony Perez.
The pitch. And look out! That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem. Next, it'll be Johnny Bench. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Outside, that's
and
the ball.
This is taken outside for ball 1. Popped up. Mazeroski is there, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Stepping in next, Barry Larkin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the first offering. A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
Number 44.
So next to hit is Eric Davis. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-to-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Perez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Reds leave 1. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Michael Feliz will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tyler Naquin will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
The catcher, Jason Kendall.
Now the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Second base, Adam.
Now into the box, Adam Frazier. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. The 1-0 is up in the zone, but below the letters apparently for a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Hit in the air out to left field. Foster is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
Now batter, the pitcher, JT Brubaker.
Brian Reynolds will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Again, a 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Foster will put it away, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. David Bednar is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For the Pirates, number 51, David Bednar.
Striding in is Joe Morgan. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
The second baseman, Joe Morgan.
First delivery to him. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Kiner is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So here's Tyler Naquin. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden, you're holding some new firewood.
At the plate now, Adam Dunn, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 2 out, nobody on. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And unable to hold off on that one. Smart move there as it's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They lead it 6-1. Sean Doolittle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
63, Sean Doolittle.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Hannes Wagner. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting, third baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Next to dig in, Bill Mazeroski. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, one man out. Two balls, no strikes to Mazeroski.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
To the plate now, Roberto Clemente. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. That's inside.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Clemente, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll get back in standing. The 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. Perez fields it cleanly. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
6-2, the final total today. The Reds led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Sonny Gray earns the win, his second. Tyler Anderson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.